Hey GOG family, today we're going to talk about the Pirate Chest event because it is what's going on. So I've just signed in for today. The Pirate Chest has been going on for a couple days. So when you first sign in, you collect your daily shipment. The next thing that usually pops up will be the Pirate Chest wheel notification. Well, there's that event too. Here we go. The Pirate Chest notification. And it'll say join now. So when you go to join, you'll see that each day you're given one free spin for the duration of the event. We have 3 days remaining. It's already been going on 2 days. I'm using a smaller account to show you a few things. First off, you have this wheel option, the main wheel, and then you have this other wheel that has better prizes, intended mostly for bigger players that have kind of needs beyond the others. But one thing I have noticed is on this wheel to do, your spins, it's 10 times the amount of keys to do a spin, but the rewards are not 10 times greater. Some of them are ones you won't get, like you usually won't get the tactical notes for your airship, the tactical part on your airship. You won't get that on the smaller wheel. But if you notice, so 10 times more keys per spin, but the gold is only 15,000 if you hit that, and it's 10,000 on this one. So if it was like times 100 and you got 100,000 gold, then it would equal out. So I don't know. I just think that it's not quite 10 times the amount for 10 times the keys, but it is more specialty items. So that's up to you on which one you want to do. This is a little account, so we'll stick with this first wheel for our intents and purposes. If you spin and you win, it will blast your name and what you won to everyone in the kingdom, not only in a scrolling banner across the top, but also in kingdom chat. So if you don't want to be identified and you don't want people to either know you're on right now or you don't want people to see what you're winning, you can click the leaderboards button over here to your right. And you can select the hide my information box, and you can see these other players have chosen to hide their information, so their name appears only as asterisks. So for myself, I'll click hide my information, and it says, do you want to conceal your information? Your name will not appear on the leaderboard or winners list. That doesn't affect your ability to win. It only makes your name appear as asterisks on the leaderboard. So now it's hidden. So if you look at here, not only do you have the rewards that you win from the spin itself, you also have little treasure boxes along your left side that correlate with points per spin. So each spin gives about 10 points, and sometimes you'll get, it'll give you ×2 or ×3 points for that spin, like kind of almost like a critical hit sort of thing. And then based on those points you accumulate, you can open these treasure boxes. And the first one has gold, 5,000 gold. The next one on this event has 25 of the Silver Dragon elixirs, which you can pop open in your armory. This one has the Sea King elixirs, which are very nice, and it has some level 4 intensity gears. And then once you start getting higher, you get a Silver Dragon scroll to make a Silver Dragon sword, along with Sea King elixirs. And those elixir bottles contain Raven Sapphire, Crimson Gold, Steel, or potentially a scroll for that equipment set. If you get down here and you have a whole bunch of points, you end up with a Sea King Trident scroll, which is very helpful, the Sea King chest piece, and then you get, some very nice boost along with some airship intensity gears. So we're going to go ahead and hit this one time for free for our free daily spin. And this is what we won on that one. And you see my rank in the kingdom is now 76. So we'll see if we can improve that through a couple little tricks. A couple tricks I'm going to show you for this event are, first off, you can get a stamina reduction. Part of getting the keys is hitting these vampire messengers. So I poured away from the hive because all the vampire messengers near the hive disappear. A good tool to do this for free, like you see there's really no real close by messengers to where I'm ported out here. You can go to your alliance and go to your store. And I have a bunch of Alliance honors from donating, so I'll buy a random port and I'll go down for when I want to go home later. I'll buy a fortress port, and that way when I'm done being randomed out wherever, I can just port back and I don't have to spend a thing to do it. So let's go ahead and use that port, a random port, and just poof somewhere else. And you see I've landed now next to a vampire messenger. Each vampire messenger can individually be hit 10 times, but overall you can hit vampire messengers 40 times a day. But at 10 stamina a pop, that's 400 stamina. So there's a way to take that way, down quite a bit and get more bang for your buck on your stamina. So first I'm going to go ahead and collect the stamina I have here available in my VIP, because that's 20 extra stamina, which will help me. I can look at my inventory and see that, okay, look, I have in here, I've got a stamina that is, I have 3 10 packs and I have 1 50 pack. So that'll help me get further when I'm hunting these vampire messengers. So you can go down here to your talents, and if you've unlocked your threat stamina talent on your talent tree, you can initiate and activate this once you're ported out near your vampire messengers, and that will reduce your stamina needs by 20% for 10 minutes, taking it to 8 stamina needed per vampire messenger hit, which is a lot. It's very helpful. It saves a lot of stamina. You think, every 4 marches, that's a whole extra march you can now do on the vampire messenger just from what you saved doing those 4 marches. Your talent tree that I mentioned you can activate that talent in is over here. If you go to balance, it's your third one here. You can reset your talent tree if you need to try and get most stamina recovery and, your just various stamina related things on there that help. But we're going to go ahead and activate this. So there's 2 ways to get pirate chest keys, and this is the first way. Or there's 3 ways actually besides buying them. We're going to go ahead and activate that, and we're going to go. And as you can see, it sends 1 pony. And we don't know if this guy's been hit. Typically, you can only hit them 10 times. So if all 4 of these go through, all 4 of my next ones go through, then I'll know I can send 2 more at it before it'll disappear. Each time you visit the vampire messenger, you receive 4 keys for the pirate chest event. So you want to try and, while your threat reduction is on, the stamina reduction, sorry, not threat reduction, but stamina reduction is on, you want to hit the vampire messengers with all the stamina that you've got. Burn through it all real fast right now while you have this reduction. And typically, if you save your stamina between events, this has already been going on, so I had a whole lot more stamina in this little count before this event started. And so since this is already a couple days in, and I sent 3 that time, only 2 of them are going to work. And you'll see he'll disappear. Oh, yeah, I'm saying he disappeared. So that 3rd one is going to be a failed visit. So you'll see on my reports, visit failed, because I had already hit him 10 times. So we're going to look around, see if we've got another vampire nearby. Another vampire messenger. Sorry if this makes you a little dizzy. We've got to hurry because we got our reduction on. Here's one. So we're going to go start running at him. So we should be able to get the hits. You see I've run out of stamina, so now I'm going to go pop this stamina open. Since it's only 80, I'm going to pop it all, and now I can keep going. So these are going to run at that. So in the meantime, while these are making their round trip, we're going to look at another way you can get pirate chest keys, and that's through the road to victory. So every day, just for logging in, you get a little prize, including some keys. Your daily challenge is confusing to some because it says use 100 pirate chest keys. And you're like, well, I'm using up all these keys and nothing's happening. That's because these are the keys you get through buying packs. So unless you buy packs, you're not going to get any of these. But when you buy packs and you use the keys from the packs, that's what these count as. So it's like additional rewards for buying packs. Additionally, each day at reset, you have a couple different challenges that'll appear to help you earn pirate chest keys. And today we have Coat of Arms Master. So I can increase my coat of arms score to win more keys. And we have the Mighty Guard Weapon, so I could improve my guard weapon. This is why you don't really want to do almost anything in your castle besides daily stuff. Like, you don't want to upgrade your coat of arms. You don't want to upgrade your airship parts and all of that until the day an event comes that has you do that task. So just save those items between so that you can get the most out of it. We recently had another event where you had to do these, so I may not have what I need to do that. We had to run back at him because our free 10 minutes of reduced stamina is burning. We want to use up all that. So while that's going on, we'll go into the castle and we'll see this account. It looks like doesn't have any ability to upgrade any coat of arms right now. If I did, I could upgrade these and get more points for the pirate chest. I can even craft an R9 here. I just only have 2.3 million of the 16 million artisan materials I would need to do that. So I don't have enough. So I'm kind of out of luck as far as additional ways to get pirate chest keys today because I can't complete any of those challenges, but it'll all be okay. We'll do what we can do. So once I burn through the rest of this stamina, hitting this vampire messenger, I can send 2 more ponies at this one, and then I've got to find a new one. So as you can see, my pirate chest keys are building. I now have 117. I like to save and do the 10 times, spin 10 times. I never spin the 10 unless it's right at the end of the event. I've used all my 90 and I've only got like 11 keys left and the event's going to end in an hour. I don't have any other way to get more keys. Then I'll go ahead and use up that last spin once for 10. But typically I do the 10 times. So we'll send our last 2 that we can at him, and we'll look to see if for my last little bit of stamina, if we can find another vampire messenger that I can shoot off these last couple marches to before my stamina reduction runs out. And luckily we found one over here. He's going to take longer, but these are my last marches. My stamina is now down to 5, so I won't be able to send any more. These are my last hurrahs. So we'll go into the pirate chest now while those guys are out there. And we're going to click our spin 10 times. So right now I have 430 overall points for to open these chests along the left side. On the leaderboards, I am not ranked at all, but that should change maybe when I hit that spend 10 times. It'll boost my score up quite a bit. So we'll go in here and we're going to spend 10 times. And now you'll see I've won some things that are going to broadcast to the kingdom. So now it's coming up as the asterisks. This was a decent spin. I got a good amount of gold out of this. I got a good amount of artisan materials. That'll go a long way in helping me do my coat of arms. So you'll see that there's a lot on there. We can check guard weapons to see if I can forge any, and if I could, there would be a red dot. So I'm out of luck there on additional keys that way. So now I'm going to save this, and then tomorrow when I go do my marches and get above 90 keys, then I'll hit that button. It really boosts your points so much. And you can see my rank in the kingdom went from no rank at all to 35 just from saving them up and doing that because I got my extra spin. And I got extra points as well. And then to win, why do we care if we win pirate chests? Because all those fun skins, right? The ranking rewards, if you get first place in your kingdom, if you get first through 10th place, you get a permanent skin of whatever the current pirate wheel's giving. So this one's giving out this ghost church skin. So that's kind of cool. So if you're in the top 10, you get that forever. If you're in 11th to 20th, you'll get one for 28 days. And then, of course, if you're 21st to 30th place, you'll get one for 14 days, along with, many other prizes. You get 50,000 gold for being first, and a chest here that can give you different amounts of gold. You get a cool little frame there. So there's lots of different little incentives for doing that. So overall, that's kind of your overview of pirate chests, and I was able to use all the stamina I had remaining during the time where that talent was still activated. I still would have 2 minutes and 45 seconds to hit things with reduced stamina cost. And as you'll see, it does take 24 hours to cool down, so I won't be able to use this feature again until tomorrow at this time. So if we look at our game clock by clicking our picture and going to settings, we can see our game clock. It says it's 17:20 UTC. So tomorrow, because I activated this about 8 minutes ago, tomorrow at about 17:12 UTC, I'll be able to activate that talent again. So that's your overall kind of ins and outs of the Pirate Chest event. I hope these tips were helpful, and I wish you the best of luck in your kingdom. Have a great rest of your day, guys.